Welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode we started the chain for the alien specimen procurement. We expanded our empire a little bit. We finished some research. We continued our surface development of the planets that we currently own. We are waiting for this guy or these people here to finish breeding, which is a slow process. And we expanded our empire further. We also built a few starports, and I'm going to finish the starports at the very least in this episode. So as a matter of fact, we can begin with that, build 2 shipyards here, and in Emerald we can build 2 trading hubs. Okay. So let's start up and jump to the highest speed. Okay. The material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of this asteroid belt and should be investigated more closely. Certainly. Wait, what's going on now? Right, so these guys are now rivals. Interesting. This science ship is done, which means that we are going to send you in here to collect the insidious Sneeran. With that rivalry, would you be interested in... You are still wary. Not that I have any interest in going to war with you. We might want to upgrade our fleets a bit, but we'll wait with that until we have more infrastructure in place.
The special project has concluded.
Ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. Their purpose is obvious enough: mining. But who it is that tasked them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Ul-Tur Confederation. Establish a listening post on Diamond.
Situation log has been updated.
Right, we'll need to check that out. Geothermal. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Excellent, we gain 1000 energy credits. That is very useful. The drone study, that takes 20 months and is a research that goes into the engineering class. Well, let's do that right away. And this one is done, so we'll send that one up there. Junk ball. Well now, the IUT's Glemish crew report that what first appeared to our scanners as an asteroid is in fact a gigantic floating ball of junk. Comprised of the broken remains of various vehicles, rockets and hazardous materials, many of them radioactive, the junk ball seems to be the detritus of an unknown alien nation in the early space age. It would appear that this nation was an interstellar litterer, ejecting dangerous industrial waste into orbit rather than disposing of it planetside. Radiometric dating suggests these remains are millions of years old and have been floating through space from an unknown point of origin for most of that time. Science Officer Schmort notes that some of the materials found in this floating junk heap are quite rare and could be refined into useful resources. Waste not, want not. Oh, well, okay. Well, now, didn't expect that a junk heap would turn into that. Not that that area down there is very useful to us.
Construction completed.
This one is ready for processing into a starbase. And you are done. So let's build. Hold on. Do I have everything set up here? Good, good, good. You can then build mining stations. Thank you.
Construction completed.
Excellent. Send you here.
Construction completed.
Excellent as well. You can build the mining stations.
Anomalous readings registered.
This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. We'll research that, of course. Well, the breeding is done. Yay, let's upgrade that building. Ouroboros, or Ouroboros. System sensors indicate that the extra-dimensional exploration vessel Kotalo exited FTL abruptly on the outskirts of the Ul-Tur system, colliding head-on with an orbital comet. The collision was disastrous enough to kill everyone on board and has sent the remaining wreckage spiraling in towards the Ul-Tur pulsar. It would appear the comet, not the pulsar, was responsible for the Kotalo's demise, and in our effort to warn them of their fate, we seem to have caused it. Both wrecks now haunt the Ul-Tur pulsar. Oops. Indeed, oops. Where is the Ul-Tur system anyways? Up there. That is a pretty decent physics research modifier there. Oh wow. We're going to get plenty of physics research up here.
Construction completed.
Pop construction has been completed on Diamond, thank you. We'll put you there. Or maybe even there. No, that didn't do much. Okay. Put you there then. Not sure if I want this tile to be a mineral tile. Judging by this. Let's build the various science labs here. And then we can replace this one. No rush on that, I suppose. Asteroid collision. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with SL9012. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface, but now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. +3 mineral modifier.
System survey concluded.
Let's see here, 2 of our science ships are complete, so you'll survey up there. And you'll go over here to collect the malleable Gulantha. Interesting name, that. Tropical world out here. Am I imagining things, or was there a Gaia world here somewhere? Probably just imagining things. Yeah, there's definitely no Gaia worlds here that I can see, so I must be imagining things. Maybe I'm just mistaking it with this very nice tropical world out here with Betharian stone and everything. Oh, anyways, moving on.
Construction completed.
Colonizing this planet should probably be considered now. Not sure what to specialize. Maybe specialize this one on science. What does this planet look like? I guess this is an energy planet, even if it only has that one Betharian. There are many tiles here without modifiers, so there's food, one mineral tile. So the obvious two choices here would be either science or power, and I think power will be our priority here. There's a lot of Betharian stone here. What does the 25 world look like? More Betharian stone. However, this one is far too much science on to ignore. This is definitely a mineral world. Not that I think that we're going to get it, since these guys are expanding. Okay, you're done. Let's see if we can build the research stations. The shipyard over here are complete, so we'll build a fleet academy, and we will set this to have the Olassia Starbase as home base, and then we will send these guys home. Return. Excellent. And for Diamond, we will replace the shipyard with a trading hub, and the crew quarters can be dismantled.
System survey concluded.
Oh, both at the same time. You go up here. No, I don't have the minerals for it. Electra, you can go survey there. At least you can move up there though. How about now?
Evasive maneuvers.
Okay, right. Well, where? Zoldar, okay. I'll go survey there instead then.
Construction completed.
Jamor is done. Now I need to consider this carefully. Do I want to go downwards this direction as soon as possible, in the hope that we can catch this system before they do? I don't think we can. That's a lot of planets. But okay. On we go.
Construction completed.
Snirren secured. Snirrens are large burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on Voidbrood. When these predators sense movement in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tall spikes from their backs in the hope of impaling something edible. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first, until hundreds of tracked remote-control drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to the discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. So, +1 specimens collected and 250 society research. Excellent. Let's go have a look at the Vile Orinthi.
Construction completed.
Wirthosk is complete. Although there is not all that much to bother with in terms of building. I forgot to build that system. That's annoying. Let's send you back to Olassia to build those research stations, and you can go build that one.
System survey concluded.
Let's try that one more time. You go down there and you go there. Thank you. Pobma, you're done. I cannot get past that system there. You are level 5. I guess it's time to start doing these things then. Dukschnuk. Research. Actually, you can probably go there first. Change scientist. Dukschnuk. Research. There we go. There is something that can be upgraded here, but let's build a Betharian power plant. Things are looking very good.
System survey concluded.
And go survey that one.
The special project has concluded.
Mining drone work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from rocks Ul-Turan miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Ul-Tur Confederation's mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent, contrary to previous assumptions. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. So easy prey, damage increased by 33%, or we can get plus 5% minerals. Well, not very hard choice there.
Construction completed.
Excellent. I'm just waiting for the technology that gives us the building that increases the output of the trading hubs. Don't remember the name of it right away. Okay, so this planet here. No need to do anything at the moment though. Is migrating to Emerald in 11 months.
Research concluded.
Okay, we have completed the research of active countermeasures. The best defense is a good offense, and that is Sentinel Point Defense. Auxiliary fire control can be useful. Hyperdrive 2 can be extremely useful. Let's go with Hyperdrive 2.
Construction completed.
Excellent. Now all we have to do is wait.
Construction completed.
Excellent. Let's build the mining stations here.
Construction completed.
That was a planetary surface construction, I believe. 7 months remaining. We can upgrade the heritage site to get more unity. And the Betharian power plant is done. So let's move that down there. And we'll move you up there. And I'm thinking it would be a good idea to build an energy grid. So we can do that, and we can build a power plant here. Here we go.
The special project has concluded.
Orinthi secured. The small rodent-like creatures known as Orinthi are native to Void Brood, where their habitat extends across most of the planet's diverse climatic regions. climactic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electric cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way into the IUTS global door by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi's specimens remains a mystery. So +1 specimens collected and 250 Society research.
Construction completed.
We also have the Golantha herd secured. Golanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. Good thing they're using it for that then. They move around in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Iflagua 3C. They are ruthlessly hunted by the moon's apex predators, and our biologists on the IUTS Gleglurk estimate that only a few hundred Golantha herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Diamond. Excellent. +1 specimens and 250 Society research. So Iflagua, you can go to Torowil to play around with the mighty Tazargoid, while you can go up to Sawomia and look for the elusive Tarblack. And we do have enough to pick up this system here now.
Construction completed.
An anomaly has been found. The atmospheric patterns of Soval 3 are highly atypical for a gas giant of modest size. We'll research that. You're not doing anything. I don't think there's anything for you to do either. Now, how did I... Okay, that's how I did that. I like having it on because it means we can see things like that. It does clog up the map a bit, but let's just keep it on. You can go back to Werthosk.
Construction completed.
Excellent. Wait, deceptive giant. What we had assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Diamond. Remarkable. Revealed to be a barren planet, and Slugger gains 200 experience. There was something that I was meant to check, but I... Oh yeah, it was the migrating thing. 2 months remaining.
System survey concluded.
Let's go down and survey here. So 1 month remaining. I wonder, will it disappear without a new pop? Yes, it did. Thank you. That means we can build a robot. But do I want to do that? Or do I want to actually build something else on that tile? You know what? I want to build a robot because I want the food to be harvested by robots as well, eventually. At least as much as possible of it. Everything is looking good.
Research concluded.
Excellent. We have completed the research of railguns. The latest in electromagnetic accelerators, railguns use twin parallel rails to fire projectiles at incredible speeds. New research. Starhold could be very useful. Destroyers could also be useful. Corvette hull points could also be useful. New armor could be useful. The engineering branch is always so tasty. It's very difficult to actually do a selection. Let's go with a Starhold. It would be good to have upgraded star bases. I think it's time to take a look at our ship design. Let's upgrade the railgun and the missiles. We want these to advance to... We don't want this to charge straight. We want them to advance to close range and attempt to intercept the enemy, which gives us tracking, which is good for these two. We'll also increase the shield power. We don't have better armor yet, so we'll save this design. And we will upgrade this fleet.
Ship upgrades applied.
Excellent. And then the power is 877, so we'll take a look at the fleet manager and we will increase this fleet to 20 and reinforce it.
The special project has concluded.
Zolkor swarm secured. The Zolkor are swarming insect analogues, unusual both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding off rocks and minerals in the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to the IUTS Ul-Tur sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm and several Zolkors began to feed on its hull. The construction of the special containment facilities required to hold these creatures has already begun at the Museum of Exobiology on Diamond. Excellent. 1 specimens collected and 250 society research gained. That means that we are done up here. What is this? That is very peculiar. So this is Glajum. You will... What? No. This anomaly here, covered in debris. Change scientist, Glajum, research. You should now be on your way down there. Thank you. This one is done as well. Let's go build that mining station first and foremost.
Anomalous readings registered.
Sensors pick up unexpected activity from an isolated point on Guhur B1's frozen surface. Research that.
Construction completed.
Excellent. And on that note, I think that I'm actually going to disband that ship, because I don't know if we need it at the moment. We don't get enough influence to expand quickly enough, and we have 1 ship down here, we have 1 ship down here, and we have 1 ship up here, so I think we've covered most of our... Yep, let's just disband it. There we go.
System survey concluded.
Excellent, Soval has been surveyed, let's go up there.
Construction completed.
Ceradon done. Let's build the rest of them. Also, let's reinforce this fleet more.
A war has erupted.
Oh dear. So the Bar and the Model 16 are at war. Now you are suddenly wary again. You were friendly earlier. Sigh. Neutral. Anything that I want to upgrade here? Not particularly at the moment. How about Ruby Prime? Nope. Emerald. Not So science completed. We have completed the research of colonial centralization, which gives us the edict production targets and the building planetary capital. Robust frameworks for local governance created on a per case basis to meet each colony's needs. So new research. And here we are, the off-world trading company. That is exactly the one that I've been waiting for, so we'll take that. And I hope that that war doesn't do too much crap up here. However, I think that this is a good spot to end the episode, so I hope you all enjoyed it and that you'll join me in the next one. So see you all next time. Bye for now.